All right, in this video, we talking about game two, the Knicks versus Sixers, and what the Knicks need to do to go ahead and close out this series. They already up 2-0, pretty much dominating the whole series, you know what I mean? But what they had to do to go ahead and close out this series is on offense, they need to let Cat initiate the offense. You know what I'm saying? Let Brunson play off the ball, and let Cat go ahead and initiate the actions. You know, not even just actions for Brunson, actions for Mikal Bridges to come off, actions for OG who's been hooping. He had 24 last night, my bad. And then you got Josh Hart who can get on some slashing actions, different things like that. But let Cat be the facilitator in the pass. I think that's where he's more comfortable at in this team. I don't think he wants to be the leading scorer of this team. I think he would rather play the off role and initiate and facilitate actions and offense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a couple clips. But first, before I show you some clips about it, the stat line for Cat last night was 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, 3 turnovers. Only 3 turnovers. And the key thing about this stat is he only shot 8 shots. He had 20 points on 8 shots, 6 for 8, 1 for 1 from the 3. So that lets you know that he's playing a way more efficient style of basketball by initiating that offense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all these clips right here, and we're going to break it down. All right, boom, in this play, right? You see it's 2-0, right? Early on in the game. First, I think this is their first offensive possession, right? So they got Cat right here with the rock, and Brunson is going to set this back screen for Mikal Bridges to go off, right? And that's going to put Paul George in a difficult decision. Is he going to stop that cut, or is he going to stay on OG, who's been hot kind of this series, right? But they letting Cat quarterback this. And this is where the New York Knicks is very good at with Cat initiating the offense. As you see that back screen, they get confused, and he just throw the dime right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? So you see Maxey and Edgecombe, I don't know if they should be switching here. You know what I'm saying? But whatever their defensive coverage is allows Cat to be able to see it. He can either hit this skip, or he can hit Mikal Bridges going down, or Brunson shaping up off this screen probably into a dribble handoff here. Or if all those fails, Cat can turn and face and take Drummond off the dribble. But either way, he has a lot of options, and it slows down. This slows down the Knicks offense, which is a good thing. All right, see now you got OG with the rock right here. Bridges is coming down, and Cat is in this trail position right here, right? So this is what I mean when I say that if all else fails, Cat can go ahead and take Drummond off the dribble, because Drummond can't guard him. He can't move his feet like that, right? So they do that. They get it to him. And he could take him off the dribble too. Mind you, once OG passed this over here, he turned to go set this down screen for Miles Bridges, right? But once he see that Cat already took off and took him off the dribble, there's no point. But this is good offense for the Knicks, right? Kicking it out to Cat out here so he can have some room, initiating the offense, seeing the actions, being able to be a quarterback, and if he can't pass it, he can run it. You know what I'm saying? Taking right off the dribble. This is good offense for the Knicks right now. If they stay in his pocket, I don't see why they don't sweep these guys, honestly. Especially without Embiid. Now, Cat's right here with the ball. He just got the pass from Jose. And now OG is probably going to go over here, set that screen. Miles Bridges is going to the corner. Now McBride is looking for this dribble handoff off of Cat right here, right? But this is where Cat thrives against the Sixers, being able to make decisions and be a facilitator and passer. If not, he takes him off the dribble. They can't guard Cat going downhill. They don't have a big that can stop that. So they're pretty much at Cat's mercy this series. You know what I mean? Whatever Cat wants to do, he pretty much can do it pretty comfortable this series. So that's why I say that the Knicks, man, y'all need to just go ahead and let him potentially play the point guard, but just initiate the actions, man, because he'll make good decisions out of this. Because like I said, he doesn't really want to be the ISO scorer of this team. I don't think that's really in his character or really his game per se, but he likes to pass, get it back, sneak attacks on offense type of thing. So this is good for the Knicks right here. Now right here, you see Brunson bringing it up. He's giving that post entry to Cat right here. Drummond is on him, right? Now you got OG right here. Now what they gonna do is once they get it into him, right? OG is gonna set this screen right here for Miles Bridges to go out right down the middle. And if all else fails, they still got this 2 game with Brunson and Cat right here, or he can take him off the dribble, right? It's a lot of options right here. But what happens in this play? Dumps it down to Mikal Bridges. Great pass. He's facilitating. He's initiating the offense. This is what the Knicks should be doing every time Cat is on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Philly likes to play fast too. They like to attack and transition. They like to get in the paint. They like to hunt the paint. So this can kind of stop their offense too as well. You know what I'm saying? Walking them down, making them have to play defense, making them guard screens, and also making them have to guard Cat off the dribble too. You know what I'm saying? This is a great pass, great action by the Knicks, man. Now in this play, Mikal Bridges brought it down from transition, right? And what I'm guessing that the Knicks is saying that is more so like if we don't have nothing, bring it back out, get it to Cat, and let's see if we can get a nice action, right? And that's what they did right here. Now, if you see, right, who's guarding them is Drummond guarding them. Kind of bad spacing here with Brunson, but everybody's pretty much spaced out at the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Giving Cat some driving angles to take him off the dribble. Takes him off the dribble. And one. Might have been a travel, but they don't call it nevertheless, so it's an and one. Taking him off the dribble, he has the option to pass, shoot the 3, or take him off the dribble. And this is what Cat really is good at. You know what I'm saying? He's not good on just trying to be an ISO scorer and trying to just be, you know what I'm saying, show his bag and stuff. He's kind of has to be in this, like, I wouldn't say a system, but he has to be in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? To look way better than he actually is. You know what I mean? He could pass, he could shoot, he could take people off the dribble, he could take the guy who's guarding him off the dribble because he's not as fast. This is where he thrives at. Making these types of decisions, man. Getting it in transition, taking them right off the dribble, man. Great basketball. Now, this play, Brunson, he's bringing it up, right? Edgecombe is pressing him 94 feet, right? You see Cat right here. He's going to give it up and let Cat initiate the offense here. Boom, he gives it up, turn and face. Now you see what's going on. They got down screens going on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So Cat can see what's going on now, who's going to be open. You know what I'm saying? He can see this whole floor. And he could still take him off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? That's the key point. So now, from here, it's just being a hooper, being a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Screens, people getting messed up, wide open. He passes it from the top of the key. Great pass. Now look at this down screen right here. Now you just playing basketball, right? You re-screening, you twisting the screens, you doing different things. They twisted, they re-screen. You know what I'm saying? Got confused on the backside. Bucket. You know what I'm saying? And also, the key point in this play is, too, watch when he give it up to Cat. He turn the face. Look at Cat, right? He can see over him. He's not as tall. There's no real ball pressure being placed right here. You know what I'm saying? Because the threat of Cat going by him. You know what I'm saying? If you know any about thing about basketball and you know, like, if a guy's quicker than you or faster than you kind of give him some room a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's your natural reaction. So he gives him room a little bit, doesn't really put real ball pressure on him. Now he can make that pass. You know what I'm saying? This is great for the Knicks. This is what they need to be doing to close out this game, man. Now, in back-to-back possessions, right? They give it to Cat and let him initiate the action. But with this action here, it's a quick hitter, right? You see Cat right there. You see Brunson. He's getting that pass from Brunson, right? And he's going right off as like a dribble handoff or a flip. Dumps it right off. Now Brunson is getting going. Now he's downhill. Now he's seeing the ball go through the rim. You know what I'm saying? All off of Cat initiating the offense. You know what I'm saying? Now Brunson is going. Now he's hot. Now he's feeling good. It's getting down to the stretch, getting down to the fourth quarter. And Cat feeling good too because he's doing what he actually wants to do is be like a facilitator. You know what I mean? Now Josh Hart has the ball right here. Who's going down the transition? Cat, right? They getting him the ball. Get him the ball in the trail spot. drive, kick, McBride for the three. You know what I'm saying? Easy, simple basketball. And it's not nothing that, you really got to draw up. It's just letting Cat be the quarterback right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Brunson out. Brunson was subbed out of this game right here, in this play right here. You know? So you got to combat the Sixers playing small ball with the utility or the utilization of Cat, bro. Now, from all the clips I just showed y'all, you see how smoothly the Knicks offense is now. You know what I'm saying? With Cat initiating, passing, facilitating, still being able to take his man off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier in this video, the Knicks did that to combat the Sixers going small ball. You know what I'm saying? Because the Sixers want to run. They got a lot of youth. They got Edge come over there, Maxey. They still got Paul George over there, so they want to run up and get down and attack and do different things like that. So they play small ball, right? They take Drummond out. Obviously, Embiid is out right now. They take Drummond out, and they'll just go small ball. And with that being said, that took Cat out of the game too. The Knicks sub Cat out whenever they sub Drummond out, right? Cat only played 27 minutes yesterday. He only played 27. Usually played at 35 to 40. You know what I'm saying? So he only played at 27 minutes, which means that he was a lot more efficient. And the Sixers try to combat that by playing small ball, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So once they played small ball, the Knicks said, okay, we're going to play small ball too. We can get up and down with y'all. And that's what kept them at the game. But the difference was when Cat was in the game and he held and initiated the offense where he could dribble drive his guy, pass, facilitate, and just run a little bit of clock, they couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Especially down the stretch. So the Sixers is down 0-2. You know what I'm saying? Knicks got the momentum. We're going to see how this plays out. But I do think that if the Knicks continue to play like this, it's probably going to be a sweep. You know what I'm saying? Especially without Embiid. So, we'll see what happens with that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Any comment is welcome, man. We out.